Good morning, everyone. SwiftCal. Just flipping through my Steam library after playing Blasphemy, and came across this, which has been sitting in my library for quite a long time, and is supposed to be in the similar camp to Blasphemy as a more uh, Souls-like platformer Metroidvania thing. And I was like, you know what? I really had fun with that, and maybe I want to try this. So I'm gonna. Sure. Oh, well, hello there. That's thing. Well, let's go with something like that. That's one heck of. The face on these guys is a little bit odd. I'm assuming that that's. Oh, there's all kinds of different options here. Okay. Sure. Got a little thing on his head. We'll match the hair and the beard. Effects, red shards. Oh, we get to pick. Okay, and then we also get to pick a starting class, it looks like. Oh, okay. So when they say Souls-like, they mean like super. This is blatantly inspired by Souls, by Dark Souls. So healing feels like it could be good. Let's see. I mean, honestly, just a standard like knight or paladin probably go a long ways. Although I will say mobility does tend to be good in a lot of these games, and I'm honestly just curious with that now. Healing is good, and ranged attacks can be good, but aren't always good. I think I need to play this game before I decide for sure. So let's try. Let's try the thief. No, no, no. Let's go paladin. I'm gonna go paladin. We've got sword and shield. We're gonna go. Let's ditch the beard. And let's grab a. I have no idea what any of these do. Grasping ring. I'm gonna hope that that means that it's gonna let me pick up like golden stuff without actually having to pick it up, because I tend to enjoy having that option. Let's go. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally, preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm seeing right away we have a stamina system, we have lighting mechanics, we have. Okay, we can't duck. That's good to know. And is there a way to... I'm not see... Oh. Broke that. Whoops. Oh. Okay, so I can hide behind this shield with that. And L1 switches the buttons around. Okay. And then R2 must be a roll. Yep. Because Souls-like. Okay. We've been boarded this night. They want to kidnap the lady and ransom her. Okay. You can climb walls. Okay. Let's hurry along, because it does look like... Not sure what's going on in the side there. There's like a little icon that's saying up. Oh, the unspeakable deep. That sounds lovely. Okay. I woke to the sounds of... Okay. So... that is probably a very hard / optional boss a la Demon Souls. Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of lots of watch ashore with the rest of us, hmm? You want shelter? You don't want sanctuary? What is sanctuary without faith? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? Sure. Most men follow the 3 deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to the men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. You a follower of the 3 then? Yes, that sounds right. There's a sanctuary key. Nice. Switch loadouts. Yep. So we can have 2 different loadouts. Switch items. Aha. So we can actually... Yep, I knew that because I accidentally pushed the wrong button. View inventory. Okay. Increases salt. Regenerates hit points. I assume both of these are equipped. Yep. Looks like the top row is what's equipped. And then these are the 2 loadouts. Okay. Dig it. And here's our sanctuary key. Very dark. I'm sure that's fine. Claim Sanctuary. Okay, and then we level up much like in, again, Dark Souls, because this is very liberally inspired. Ah. Heavy armor. Okay. Well. Improves the effectiveness of prayers. Okay. Make offering, nothing to offer. Okay. Well, it seems like there's a lot to this. Family-friendly fun. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. Pouch of salt. Another 100. Okay, so that's salt. I'm not sure. Oh, the other one's coins. Got salt and coins. Hey, that guy does not just shoot straight ahead like I was thinking he was going to. Yeah, family-friendly fun. Okay, we're right into the Festering Banquet. Ooh, that guy's... So far, so good. I am already enjoying this game. It is very different than what I was expecting. After the last couple games I've been playing. So, it definitely seems like a cool game. I'm okay with playing... I'm still probably going to play through it here. But I do think I might restart after this. After taking a look at the skill tree, because I don't know if you've figured this out from watching however many videos you've watched, but I like to plan things out and have a guide that I've put together for how mechanics on games like this work. And knowing kind of a little bit of what's in store before I make decisions that are going to affect me for, you know, theoretically the whole game. Which I guess it does look like it's at least customizable, so you could theoretically probably rebuild your character as you go. I mean, it's only 2 skills, and are there stats? A few starting stats? But it hasn't, or it didn't really tell me going in what the skills were, what the classes did, what any of it was, and which I'm not a huge fan of, honestly. I like to be able to see that stuff ahead of time, and I realize that part of the point of games like, again, Dark Souls, is that you don't know all of that going in. You can't necessarily plan. You have to figure it out as you go. And you know what? That's... Whoa! Hey, I accidentally lit a torch, apparently. Okay. So there's our level, and that means that we get another option on this. Oh, what? Does this have like weird... Are some of those bottles from other players? Okay. So, Defender. Fortified Strength. Improves attack. Strength skilled weapons. Okay. Strength improves attack. So both of these are fortified strength. This one just gives me over to augmented endurance, which is maximum equipment load, so you could wear heavy gear. Augmented endurance. How big is this map? Okay, so this is like full-on sphere grid level. It totally determines your starting point based on where you are doing the things. Okay. Whew. Okay, well, let's take it out of strength. Strength feels good. Let's close. Make an offering. There's a random guy. Oh, okay. That's the merchant that we just summoned with the stone merchant. Lower defenses but higher stuff, and okay. Salt Seeker's Ring reveals the location of its owner's missing salt. Okay, so that tells me that this is going to be Souls-like in that if you get killed. Okay, so that's health, which I've got 8 of. Fire pots, which are probably okay. Add fire to your weapon. That feels good. Arrow, torch, flintlock, shot. Okay, that's actually good to know, because that was one of the things I was wondering was if I rolled back. Yup. Okay. So one of the things that I was considering was rolling, or if I rolled up a ranged character, how does the mechanics on that work? And this answers that there's ammunition, which is one of the things I was wondering about. I'm gonna just grab a pouch of salt because I feel like XP is always valuable. No, we're good. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry, dude. Oh, I've got 3 pouches of salt. And a thing that I just threw. How much more do we need? 600. Alright, okay. It's a little short. And I'm guessing now that we've gone back here, enemies are going to respawn or no? Yep. Okay. No, I can definitely see this being a game that I can get completely lost in already. I will just say, outside of the information, so this game has almost no information going into it. Not just the things that I originally mentioned, but if you like, the item descriptions are very vague. The items, it doesn't really tell you how to do them. It doesn't tell you a whole lot about like mechanics. It did a little bit. Hasn't told me if there is a map yet. Didn't tell me what my devotions mean or options meant. So yeah, there's a lot going on that it's not. Ah, birds! No, my one weakness. Or at least my greatest weakness. It looks like they poisoned me? So yeah. The lack of information is the thing that I'm not a huge fan of from this type of game. The rest of it is definitely something that I'm okay with, though. And I don't feel like I want to run back every single time I get enough for a level. Not sure where the other guy was. Oh, or was that the same guy? Control-wise, I'm mostly okay with it so far. I wish that there... So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've accidentally dropped to the lower level a few times. And it does have a lot of buttons. Again, it feels like it's kind of doing that intentionally to mimic the Souls games. And honestly, the fact that it is a 2D game makes it feel very different, despite the fact that it is very... or the inspiration is very obvious. I'm reminded slightly of, there was a web game that somebody made a long time ago. I should dig that out at some point, see if I can find a copy of it. It was a little Flash game that somebody made that was based on Portal, and it was a 2D Portal game. And I was like, this is amazing. I actually played that before I played the original Portal, because I, at the time, didn't have a computer that could run it. Okay, so that's not a full sanctuary, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that means that that's just like at least a partial sanctuary, though. Stone blacksmith. Okay, so that probably means that we can give that as an offering and get a blacksmith to show up, I guess. I'm digging the soundtrack so far. It's very simple, but feels good. Okay, let's get our butts kicked by this boss once, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Ran out of stamina there. I could have beaten that if I was paying more time. Oh. Okay. So whenever you die, you lose gold from your revival, and you lose your salt until you go and pick it back up. Okay, well, let's, I'm gonna go do a little research. I'm going to decide if I'm gonna continue playing from this file or start a second one for the next video. And make a bit of a plan, do a little bit of research. One of my earlier games, somebody mentioned that they enjoyed my first impressions on games when it was a thing that I was experiencing for the first time. And honestly, that's why I want to do it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna end this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.